Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M set to kick off their christen this game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chambers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Memphis Tigers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll try the run. They start the afternoon with a run, and it goes nowhere.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do it better.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The short hands, it's Cook. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part and the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Caught close to the marker. It's Pierre. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. To the ground with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. Was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense. Like he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Kamara. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football now.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The Aggies offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to
Gashing the knee on the right. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense, and then at that point it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout.
That nigga got another one? That nigga is the truth. What?
Some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He'll start this drive firing. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game. All right, on offense, you're trying to catch him napping on 3rd and long. You try to run the football, but good job by the defense not being fooled and giving themselves an opportunity now to get the ball back.
Yeah, you got to do a better job not getting in 3rd and long. Offense has to be better on 1st and 2nd down, so you're not...
Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Touchdown, Aggie. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Give to the back. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Little nigga run all over the goddamn
Here's
place.
this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
Y'all got to fucking chill the fuck out with the gay shit.
On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got it and still on his feet. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to run it. This time they stop him behind the
ergonomics.
Boy, that has been rare in this one.
Ergonomics.
This guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the T.
Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put
Nigga had that much time to get the ball off.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They're off to a really strong start and going to take a shot. He's got it down the left. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh my God.
And by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggie! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Now the pressure is on to keep pace as they start this drive trailing 21-10. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Free up the gut. The 20. The 10. And he eluded the defense and he'll take it all away. Touchdown Memphis.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
They'll move the wide receiver. On the run, it's Cortez. Got enough for the first. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll give it to him again. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. Throwing on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the catch. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day. Finally get to him on that run. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Cortez. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Fires on the move. Looking for the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And the extra point was good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Memphis will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Making side adjustments here. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. This time he's got it. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. And the Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Hey, he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. When I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really...
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 14 to Marshall. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens.
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Fakes to grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice move there. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Lining up to convert third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer.
Turning it on! Oh, what a cut! Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Looking to throw. Big fella moving. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Touchdown, Aggie. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Takes the easy one to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Memphis picking up the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pierre. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking
I
up the
grabbed
ball,
that.
making the interception.
Just
And
took
you
it out
will
of his hands.
absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Gonna run it. It's Cortez. First guy never seems to get him as he finds his way out to the 19.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. That's good for fighting.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run, and he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the up.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Memphis. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Hello.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
What's up?
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield very late in the half. The quick out. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you?
Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. And here's the return.
Oh,
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay.
Touchdown, Aggie! And the beatdown has ensued.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Houston is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 10 to Louisville. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup.
There he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Got enough for the 1st down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense set on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
The give. Spins away.
Yeah, they make him. I know this takes some horrible fucking angles, guys.
And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Gibbs. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Got a man. Well, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Quick completion on the outline. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking left. Got his man downfield. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
No, there's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot, but...
Peter, where you at?
And the punishment has been extended.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Coming out with it, it's Chambers. That gamble did
Can't
not
do it,
pay off as they bring it down at the
baby.
12-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back
He
onto
was
the
dropping
field.
his daisy out
They've
there.
fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Fighting off the defender. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Well, then, you could have just came straight
They are
up.
not going to complain.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs?
Oh, he ain't got 4 days
Stick your
closed.
face in the fan and make a tackle.
Those are the best run defenses,
Oh,
too, right? It's
yeah.
not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Tigers are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cooks. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Y'all getting out so late.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. Got the first down. Looking for more. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Gotta be, I guess.
Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
So many
Actually, them
playmakers,
folks
so
don't
much
even know you
speed
in
college
here.
Football, so many big
God,
plays after the catch.
yeah.
Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Just not quite able to
Is
make
you,
the
but is
connection.
you or you gonna get some press?
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down,
It don't help I got
too many
rained
yards to
on
gain. Now they're
yesterday.
forced to punt.
So after the
Yeah.
field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their
It's
defense.
okay because I'm getting 30 pounds of
Fielded in the end zone. It's
property.
Gibbs. Nice job by the kickoff team.
40
Everybody
pounds
staying
of
in their lane.
property.
Texas A&M has it back in the
50
offense,
pounds of
ready to go to work.
property.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Oh, he wants it all. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on
A
first
little
down. Plenty of work
defense
to do here
on
on
a
2nd
nigga
and long.
like me.
Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. Makes the
Oh, I wish we didn't make him jump. He
down,
didn't even have to jump.
sticks as he picks up the first down.
The
Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Medicine.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Ooh, they gave me that one.
Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a crease. It's Cortez. Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
I wasn't out there that Sunday.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting
go
a
by
chance
this
to
shit
show off
with
the
ease.
hands based on the number of targets.
We're not a care in the world. Keep on pushing. The way my wallet clenched up the same way your legs clenched up when you try to hit that pose.
So first down.
Well, you wasn't the only one.
Period. They're going to ride this running back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal.
That's what y'all call them, nervous legs.
Into the end zone he goes.
Nasty, what you call it?
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, man, they need oil in the
Now
beans.
they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Right. All the people scared you. You didn't think it was going to be that many people, huh? You walked out there and said, God damn. All these Delta women in that hoe. All them people was at y'all shit?
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
And they're the
And he'll
funny
just
ass.
take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense.
And they're coming in talking about, you in here by yourself? I said, why the fuck would I be in Cheddars by myself?
You have to hope that they'll grow.
Do not like Cheddars like
Going to
this.
be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while.
No, she didn't see y'all. Of course she gonna see. Of course she gonna immediately notice me.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere.
Yeah.
He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Bringing a little Carlin over there.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field.
That up a little bit.
They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Going deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
As soon as I seen Claire, I immediately sent the text message to her. I'm gonna
This
kick
offense
your
needs all the help
ass.
they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline.
And Janetta talking about what
A
happened? What
costly
she do?
penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10.
Cause she know Janetta would have came.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Oh, they're after him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass.
You better go show some love to that dog.
Picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a little space. Turning it on. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Oh.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Caught over the middle. It's Cooks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I got me
that wide
a
receiver
lot
on the
of
outside
money.
is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing it. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help.
You said no?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers have put themselves
How about this? If I get $500, just give me
a
$1,000. What?
The inside handoff.
If I get $500, just give me $1,000.
Stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Defense just takes one play.
I thought we was compromising here, woman.
He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day.
And boys don't want to give boys that too much.
Positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Well, that time on third and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up fourth.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop.
Daddy, oh my goodness, Daddy. That's
That's
oh my goodness, Daddy.
on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun, looking for a man. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
Trash. That's the who's trash. Got it.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline.
I'll tell you, this how you know Blake be excited to hang around me, dog.
Real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah. He couldn't wait to see. As soon as he saw me walk, he beat me. That nigga ran up on me. I'm like, that nigga, where you come from? What the fuck you doing? What you doing here? You'll never lose. I was in there looking for my old trophies, though. Oh, buddy was like, he went to Waller, huh?
This
He said,
defense
yeah,
has
he
had
said,
no
yeah, they ain't
answer
got all
for
you.
these
They don't
guys.
have all y'all
What an
old stuff
impressive
up yet. They
performance by
still in
the
the
Oak.
storage though. They're trying to figure out what to do with it. I was about to say, because I know my basketball team got trophies in the banner. We used to kill tournaments. Where my shit at, cuz?
Comes that Memphis offense back onto the
See all
field.
this other people
This was
bullshit.
certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with
He say nothing
interceptions.
so
Maybe he was
fast.
being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a lot.
Oh, he's got just plowing ahead. Found a bunch of room and got it to the
All I ate
44-yard
was
line.
salmon or something.
This offense
Jalapeno
absolutely
wraps.
humming as they come to the line again. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective
You
from the
healthy, I
defense.
guess,
They
since I ain't go
knock
to
him
the
down
gym. I
just
should have went to
behind
the
the
gym.
midfield stripe at the 48.
Girl, when I tell you I had a mean doodle sitting on me.
They know about the high
When I tell you I had a
profile.
mean ass
rose to the
doodle sitting
challenge
on me, I had a
and
mean ass doodle
dominated
sitting
the
on me.
competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the
Hell no. Them niggas don't clean them toilets like that.
Got a man. It's Cooks. And
Them
good
niggas be having
coverage by
fresh
the
protein
defense.
shits. Yeah.
This slot
Nah,
receiver
shit,
gives
man.
defensive coordinators.
I've been and sat on that toilet with the paper like, damn,
damn,
this is warm.
virtually on every pass play. He better have
How much they
safety
be
help
doodling
over
in
top.
the house.
Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Finds his big tight end.
Excuse me, sir. You seem to have lost some doodle on the seat.
First down.
I done seen niggas miss the whole toilet.
Come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead down, creating a turnover on down.
I actually live a good life here. You think she
Identifying
lying? Just be
mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield.
If anything, she mad I mean her making noise.
That hard. My guy is better than yours.
She want to come
Find
put
the
her bad
matchup
ass
across the
breath
field.
in my
Running
face.
back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly.
Look.
Let him make somebody miss against a slow
I
guy
ain't
that's
sitting for
usually a
you,
linebacker.
nigga.
This
So how
offense
you
will
doing,
snap it from the
boobies?
42 on first and 10.
Couldn't wait to come get in my face.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's
Be harassing
2nd
Jack
and 10.
boy when we get here.
He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Cortez. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it. And this is exactly where you want to be.
She don't really be sitting with me like that now.
You got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together.
Converts on fourth down. Still going.
I should come get in the bed when I'm getting ready to go to bed, and then after that, she just kind of.
And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of
in the living
downs.
room.
Looking to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. Finds a man on the right. The tackle is made.
Yeah, like she be working for a 4-hour job or something.
Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think
He's going for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long. Who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level in this defense. And they're keeping
Get back, girl.
metal
I
here.
know you want to play at my face. You want a little taste. Tell her to come in the debate. The debate. Can't make the house yet.
25.
down.
The drive starts from their own
Cypress no
25-yard line.
Passing up that Burger King.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. On the nasty move, and now he's got room.
Ah, that nigga burned everybody.
And he'll take
Hell
it in
no,
for
I
the
gotta go
touchdown.
check
It
the
won't
speed
have
up.
much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over.
Actually,
Down
I'm too
multiple
ugly to
possessions
tell
this
this
late in the
bitch.
football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight.
Yeah, we got all that food in that refrigerator. I know you didn't finish eating that other shit. That potato.
Bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot
Right.
of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field.
What it is.
Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense is done.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down is coming up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day.
Oh my God, he's wide
And
open.
it was worth going for a chunk.
Wide
The
open.
long pass is incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but just live in this moment and try to be great right at the end of the game. And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. These are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
First play of the drive
Gotta
comes
get rid
from
of
the
Halo
38.
Max.
Going right to work up top. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down.
She's
marker,
probably
but
about to
he'll pick up on
hate
that
a
one.
match.
The defense
Man.
uses a timeout, and we are down to 11
You say you should.
seconds left to play. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Here's a throw downfield late. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get
There you go,
this
about to
thing
piss me
close.
off.
The defense makes a play, and David, it looks
There you
like
go,
they
trying
just
to press
closed
my
the door.
buttons.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game?
Start working on the
Defense
21st.
coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT,
There
and
you
that
go,
might seal
trying to
their
piss
fate.
me off.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
Slick, girl.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll pick up just a few
Oh,
on
no.
this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. It's really the most
Find a
common
way out
type
here.
of upset we see
I go
every year.
get
The
it.
home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they
the
love
23rd.
to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game.
21st
Something
21st
good to
Monday,
happen
ain't it?
early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd
Probably
gets
is.
involved, Jesse, it changes the game. And I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll
I
tell
sit
you,
down there tomorrow,
regardless
yeah.
whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
$300 something, y'all. Bitch ass. You just don't want to drive your truck. Why don't you just ride with Toya? Tomorrow? Oh, it's just something for you. It's just something for y'all. It's just something for y'all. Let's go first.